Everyone, hello. Welcome
Hello.
to Right to Be Wednesday, the final live stream of the year. Um, yeah, I'm not going to prolong this. Intros. Esther, start with you. Yay.
Hello, my name is Esther Marie Andújar. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author. I do have a channel with the same name where I have writing blogs, writing chatty videos. I host there the Romance Writers Room, which is a spin of the Writers Room run by Lori Morgan Lee and Tiffany Russell. I also stream on Twitch during the mornings. Twitch.tv/author EM Andújar. That is it. That is I, Laura.
I'm Laura Nettles. I'm mostly about horror. I have some shorts that are coming out every day through Christmas, through Christmas Day. They are little horror stories, so check them out. There's 3 out so far. Roy is playing with a toy right now, and yeah, I'm excited. I have a lot of content coming out starting January. I already have 3 of the videos up and scheduled, so it's happening.
Yay! Hello, I'm Anna. I go by the N Hugger around the internet. I write poetry and literary fiction, and yeah, that's it for me for now.
And she's amazing, as all of my
Thanks.
wonderful
That was
co-hosts are. I'm JC. I write things. I write poetry and contemporary fiction and who knows what else next year. Um, and I make videos, mostly vlogs, and some chatty video. Yeah, chatty videos, and I live stream Wednesdays. But this is the last Wednesday of the year that I'll be live streaming, and you'll see me on my other friends' live streams as well. And yeah, I think that's probably about it. We're gonna say hello to our wonderful friends in the chat. Hi, Morgan. Hello, Becca. Hey, and Essie. And well, that was a short end of the chat. That was very quick. That was very quick. Oh,
Esther.
Esther. Woohoo. I
I
love you.
had to. I had to.
Pick me, pick me. Okay, well, since it was so short, we're just gonna go ahead and get into a sprint because why not? Um,
Do you have any
I,
questions?
I have some questions. The first one is, what Christmas movie or movies do you feel you have to watch every year, no matter what? And while you ponder that, hey, come on, buttons, click. I am going to add the timer. Ooh, lovely timer. Thank you. Um, yeah, with that, three, two, one, go. Or maybe Laura should have counted that down. Anyway, That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's a Phoebe was rights timer.
Oh my gosh, I hadn't seen that. I've seen the timer, but I don't think I've ever seen the end of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've done possum, Lee.
good possum day.
That's cute.
This
That
is
is so
very
cute.
I think I love it. I think I love it so much. Okay. See, right as the sprint started, we had Jessica come in. Hello. And our lovely Des. pop
Yes.
in. And
Andy came.
Hi, haven't got there yet. Eva came. Tiff came with an answer. Eloise came. Hello.
Hello.
Christian also came with an answer. And I think and Andy, who came and threw cat treats at the like button. Lovely. What did you guys get done during that sprint? CB got 256 words. Nice. Esther.
Most of that time was spent watching a walkthrough of a specific airport. And I was just like taking notes of that.
I didn't expect you.
Hi.
Nia,
I
hello.
was hoping you would show up, but I knew you had a lot to do today.
Yes, crazy day, but I was like, oh, if I could get in there and just say hi and maybe get a little bit of something done.
Yes.
little something.
A little something. Always good to hang out with you guys, of course.
Hmm.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Esther. I'm sorry. I just was like so
As
surprised.
you were.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Research.
Research
I'm
is always
assuming
fun.
this is research of an airport for a story that involves an airport.
It's for a chapter that starts at an airport.
Ah.
What about you?
I journaled the whole time and
Nice.
watched a Instagram reel that was hilarious.
It was very hilarious. Very nice. Kiana.
I listened to a bit of my audiobook and then was like starting to get sucked in, so I stopped and I read over the story that I'm going to continue working on, so I can like dive in next sprint.
What audiobook are we listening?
It's the very beginning of it, so no, I don't know if the book is good yet, but it's called Dark Space by Lisa Henry.
Oh.
It is a like super dark sci-fi queer romance. Apparently, that's why I was in the Facebook group of this other romance author that I love, and someone recommended this book, but they were like, this book is really dark, like make sure you read the triggers, and I was like, downloading this, thank you.
She's like, that's all I needed to hear.
I love that Anna's like, it has a trigger list. Count me in.
I'm like, the boys are traumatized. I'm there.
And it's like, the more trauma, the better.
Are there men at war fucking each other? I'm in.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Hilarious.
It's great.
Hear the delight voice.
I'm done pretending that I don't have very specific and niche reading interests.
Oh, that's awesome. Right. I effing love it.
You.
Love you.
I love you too.
Oh, keeping it real, keeping it on brand.
Well, Nia just got here, so she couldn't have had time to do much of anything. Nia,
No,
did you?
I've done nothing. No.
Okay. And I also did lots of nothing. I stared at the page that I was supposed to be writing a list in and kind of really
So
communicated in chat.
I set up my journal pages, and
Tea tree.
I need to journal
Lovely.
my therapy that I had today.
Oh, good thing,
Yeah.
bad thing. I don't like. How do we feel about this?
Yeah, I
like
need to
processing.
stop the camera. You know, get a sniffle here and there. Go
Right,
ahead. Right.
But okay, so as I said, Phoebe got 256 words, Jessica 495 words in the epilogue. I'm almost done, and then I edit, and then I'm done. Then I format. Oh,
Yes.
formatting.
Oh my gosh, you're in the epilogue.
Formatting is my nemesis. Morgan did nothing, which is totally awesome. I did nothing right along with you. Andy also did nothing. Nothing is the way to go.
Yes.
Right?
Nothing club. Here we go.
And okay, so yep, that's all the updates, but we have answers to the question. Oh, Deidre will be lurking. Oh, Sprint went outside and my body. Yes, that's how I feel every time I go outside also. It's like my body needs a whole day to recover.
Rebelling.
Rebelling. Oh, well, yeah. Hence the needing the whole day to recover.
Rebelling.
You know, what?
Typos.
Okay, so in my itty bitty uneducated mind, Love Actually is ironic because of the Liam Neeson character. 5 and a bit years later, life imitated art. Interesting. Not sure that that's true irony or not.
I don't remember the movie enough to know.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
What happened?
I've never
Yes,
seen
it's
it.
been so long since I saw it.
How much I do not remember the movie. I didn't remember that Liam Neeson was in it.
Yeah, I'm like,
I sort of remember because I wasn't
He's
he
like
the
a kid's dad,
that
right?
Because I love Liam Neeson. I love Liam Neeson, but I love Liam Neeson for his taking like the action movies. I like Love Actually. He was in Love Actually. What?
Well, in true nerd fashion, I always think Liam Neeson. I think Boromir. So
Boromir.
I think Taken. Like, you have my daughter.
Star Wars. Because I'm a '90s.
I'm coming to kill you.
Oh yeah.
I have the version of Les Mis with Liam Neeson.
Oh God, that's such a terrible version, Laura. Why do you own it?
That's the only version I've ever seen.
Throw it away. Laura, I'll send you some bootlegs. Please get rid of that. I will send you the good bootleg.
Which is the good version, Anna?
Speaking of movies, before I get to the answers in the chat, do you guys
not any of the films made? Maybe there's like some like old films made in like the 70s, or like there's one made in the 40s. Like there's some really old like black and white films that are like okay. They're based on the book, not the Liam Neeson one's based on the book, but
yeah, I fell in love with Les Mis when I saw Les Mis on Broadway. So no,
I don't know the music for Les Mis. All I know is Look Down. The beginning
that's
of that.
fine.
That's it.
We'll get you some good West End bootlegs, Laura.
Leah's gas.
So I'm gonna give Anna a heart attack. I have never seen Les Mis.
That's okay. Like at least as long as
I've also never seen it. You're not alone.
Movie.
I've also never
seen it. I've not seen movies nor
I've seen clips of it.
Nothing.
I've seen clips and bits and pieces of it, but I've never actually sat down and watched it.
So they're doing Les Mis here in Toronto.
Oh hell yeah!
They're doing a production of it this coming year. So if I don't get the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead tickets for March, I'm gonna go see Les Mis.
Yay! Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes,
Morgan loves Les Mis.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern is
but
Mary
she loves
and
the
Pippin.
movie version with Anne Hathaway.
Oh my god, that would be such a good show. Oh my god, that's amazing.
They're coming to Toronto to be in the play.
Are they?
Have you listened to their podcast, Laura?
No.
They have a podcast. I don't remember the name, but Billy Boyd and Dominic Monaghan have a podcast, and it's like so cute. Like they tell it. I love them so much. They're hilarious.
Okay, so what movies do you guys feel you have to watch every year? Christmas movies, no matter what. Should I go first?
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, other than the How to Grinch Stole Christmas, I have to watch It's a Wonderful Life every year. My favorite Christmas movie, and I love it so much. And that's it.
I remember you talking about that movie.
I love it. I know Nia finds it really depressing, but
I mean, I
it's
get
just,
it.
it's one of those movies that I'm always kind of feeling like, or maybe it's just because every time that time of year rolls around, I'm kind of, it's the end of the year and it's the reflection and it's kind of like, what have I done with my life this year kind of thing. And it just always makes me reflect that, there's always a purpose for everyone's life, no matter what you feel or you feel you haven't done or what failures you feel it just reminds me of that's what that movie reminds me of. Just to always look on the positive side and what you've contributed to this world. And that's why I love that movie.
Nice. Have not seen
Yeah.
it, so no comment on it.
Oh gosh, okay. Esther,
I already told you
Esther, yeah,
this.
Esther has the answer in the
I already told you this, and I have not seen
Mhm.
it. And the more you
I
guys
know.
talk about it, the less I'm inclined to see it. So
Yeah.
Esther said Home Alone and Die Hard, which I still say is not a
I
Christmas movie.
haven't seen either of them.
It is a Christmas movie.
Die
I-
Hard is a
Oh,
Christmas
hold up.
movie.
No,
I will
no,
die
no.
on that hill.
No,
Christmas movie.
no, it's not. You haven't seen Home Alone?
No,
You haven't seen Home Alone?
no.
I actually haven't either. Or maybe I've seen some of one of them, but yeah, it wasn't really a.
Oh, we need a watch party. Home
Oh,
Alone
quick
is so
question.
fun.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. You have not seen Home Alone, and you haven't seen any of the Dennis the Menace movies?
No.
Okay, interesting. Because usually when I come around, I've met people that have not seen Home Alone or any of the franchise movies. They seen Dennis the Menace, and then people who've never seen Dennis did see Home Alone. Because they are pretty much the same kind of like
Seen both.
prankster, smart
Mm-hmm.
kid
Oh my
that you
God.
just want to punch in the face kind of movie. So it's interesting
Okay, real quick,
that you
Esther.
haven't seen either.
Real
Yeah.
quick, Esther. Home Alone 1 or 2, which one do you like better?
One
One.
I like the better,
Yeah.
and
me
I
too.
would like to be Kevin on Home Alone 2. That's like I will
get
like
that.
as much as
Yeah, I can get
gone
that.
to New York. I've never been in New York for the holidays because it's just effing expensive. So I would like to be a kid in a well economic family and stay by myself in New York
Oh,
during the holidays. But as a movie, I love the first one more than any of the other ones.
yeah.
And obviously Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie to me. And I will die on
Laura's answer is in the chat. It's so Christmassy. You're a mean one. Mr.
1966.
Chris.
The 1966 version.
Yeah, I believe that. Yes, we had fun talking about that one. I remember.
Anna,
Oh,
do you have
yeah.
any
I
favorite?
don't have like any specific ones, but my partner really likes this movie that we watched. I watched it for the first time last year and I loved it. But it's called Robbie the Reindeer, and it's made by the people who made Wallace and Gromit. And it's kind of
Rudolph's
like
son.
yeah, he's like Rudolph's son and is trying to like live up to his dad's legacy. And it's a good movie. It's very cute and like it's like Wallace and Gromit-esque humor.
Oh, I think she's talking about Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie, not a Christian movie, though.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yes.
So the only
Yeah.
reason I know about Robbie is because of an Avengers fanfic where Iron Man dubs Loki Robbie because reindeer.
Oh my God.
Rudolph is too on the nose. So like, nah, we're going with Robbie.
Oh.
Nia.
Yeah, so I like a lot of the old cartoon ones that we used to see when we were growing up. So I it's not that I necessarily have to see any one, but any of the like the Charlie Brown with the Christmas tree, I love. Home Alone, of course, and we just play them. But if there's something that I want to see, I love the any of the Scrooge ones, but especially love the Muppet one because the songs are in my head. The music for the Muppet one is just so good. I love the
Muppets
songs.
Christmas Carol is like one of the best movies ever.
Oh yeah, Muppets Christmas is great.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Morgan, because I have questions. My answers are very niche, very me. They are Barney, Waiting for Santa, and the Care Bear Nutcracker.
Oh my gosh. I love
I
this.
don't think I've seen either of those.
It is very neat.
I have noticed that Morgan really loves Barney. I've just really noticed that Morgan loves Barney. And she dropped in a great mention, which I kind of forgot that this was set at Christmas. I love this movie.
Yeah.
Long Twisted Night. Oh, such a good movie.
Morgan's
I don't know that one.
thinking man's answer.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Laura, we need to have several backstages. Watch parties. Long Kiss Goodnight is great.
I do love How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I also love the Halloween is Grinch Night short.
Never seen it.
I watch that one like every year. It's on YouTube.
Jessica said White Christmas. I have to watch it even if I don't watch any other Christmas movie.
That has Danny Kaye in it, right?
I don't remember
The
names of the people.
Oh,
Becca said as a family.
Yeah.
I love the Corchester. I love it too. Oh my God, it's my favorite movie. Yes.
Becca said as a family we used to watch Home Alone every Christmas. But last year that got replaced by Violent Night, my new favorite. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's the sheriff from Stranger Things plays Santa.
Don't watch Stranger Things, so I have no idea who that is.
The new version of Hellboy.
I'm sorry, never been interested in
Yeah,
seeing Stranger Things. Esther, for that look. The look Esther just gave me.
No. My look was like realizing who Laura is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tip said White Christmas, Snow Bride, The Mistletones, 12 Dates of Christmas, Christmas Cupid, and lots more. I'm gonna have to
Christmas Cupid,
look up some of those.
Toes. Yeah.
Eva said I love A Christmas Carol.
I love A Christmas Carol, man.
CB said Iron Man 3, Home Alone, or Die. Yes, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie because
I love this.
okay.
I love CB.
As they said, I don't have an answer for this. I feel like my watching desires change every year. Fair. Christian said A Christmas Story. Des said for me.
Oh, we didn't have a Christmas Story.
I had to recompose myself. Wait, for me, it used to be just watching the 24/7 Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a Hallmark Christmas movie either.
Really?
Hold up, wait. Huh? You've never
didn't have the Hallmark channel.
Okay, but you've been in, but you've been out of the. Never mind.
I didn't grow up on the cheese, so it never appealed to me.
No, but like since you've gone out on your own, you haven't like watched Hallmark at all. Ever?
No.
They're the best rinse and repeat type.
Yes.
Like you know what's gonna happen, but you look forward. You're like, meet the guy in the small town, leave your big city job, or whatever it is. Maybe it's a farm. You just know what's gonna happen. I love them. They're just goodness.
I'm gonna back you up, Laura. I write romance, and the holiday romance started as a Hallmark romance. I've only watched Hallmark movies because I had a roommate that always had the Hallmark channel on. I am like, no. I can do the cheese every so often, but 24 hours for like 3 to 5 months, no.
Like I also
the
Oh my, I love the cheesier the better. Oh my god, I love the cheesy movies from
I
Hallmark.
had a roommate obsessed with oh shoot, what is that show's name? Gilmore Girls.
Oh my god, I love Gilmore Girls so
totally
much.
I've never watched an episode.
Me neither.
She watched the entire
Hold
show in a couple days.
Esther, you've never watched Gilmore?
No, it's not my show. Again, this specific shows. This is how drastically
my heart over here.
me and my friends were. Like my friends watch Friends, Dawson's Creek, and Gilmore Girls.
Really,
They're
Morgan?
like those were their staples shows.
Nah.
Didn't see any of those. What I was watching. Buffy, Roswell, Charm. They never watch any of those shows.
I never watched any of those either. Wait, I've seen Esther. Literally, I've seen all your shows, none of your friends' shows. I'm there with you.
All of the shows you mentioned, like Buffy, all of them came out around the same time as Dawson. Like, how were you not watching?
I was watching those shows, and they were watching the other ones.
But they had the shows.
I will admit,
like they had the shows on around the same,
yeah.
Okay.
Friends, I never watched. I know all
always
about
had
Friends.
cable, so
yeah, Friends I never watched. I know all about Friends because I've seen it in like memes and I maybe have seen like a total of 5 episodes.
It was so much more than just parenting.
Things like Gilmore Girls, I still have not finished, and Dawson's Creek. And there's another one. What's the other one? Dawson's Creek and
One Tree Hill was one of my
I
favorite shows.
I only watched them because the pandemic happened.
Hill.
I only watched them because the pandemic happened and my girls wanted to watch them. And so now that's the only reason why we've seen them is because of the pandemic. Had there not been a pandemic, would never have seen them.
I've also never seen the Golden Girls.
I've seen a lot of episodes of the Golden Girls.
I gotta remember
not
though,
everything, because it's a lot.
We grew up on the Golden Girls, so it's a little different.
Thank you for being a friend.
Stop. You're monetized.
Okay, I'm sorry. Darn it. I love that song. Okay. I'm just, oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, there's, I, when I was a teen, which was around the time those show came out, I was very much into paranormal. Like anything that was contemporary to me, I didn't like it. It wasn't appealing.
Kind of the same.
If you didn't have magic, aliens, vampires, or werewolf, I wasn't there.
Or superheroes.
Yeah, we already know that I have very niche tastes, so it's not unsurprising that I haven't seen Gilmore Girls.
Man, such a good show. It's such a good. I think what appealed to me. I know. Where is it? Eva said, because I think it's more than just about parenting, or at least it was for me. But it is a little cheesy, I suppose, and maybe the dynamic is unrealistic. Although I've known some mother and daughters in real life who were kind of like the ones in Gilmore Girls. But I think that's what made the show a draw for me, was because I had such a bad relationship with my mother, and it just like looking at that show was just like, I wish I had that mother-daughter relationship, and so that's what made Gilmore Girls appealing to me to watch.
I saw a couple minutes, and Sam Winchester was in there. I was like, oh hey, I know that face.
Yeah.
Also,
yes.
I feel like
I've only seen half of the first season, and he was in it. So
Gilmore Girls is just so like unrealistic, and it just
took
me out of it. Like
whenever
Lorelai,
is it
unrealistic? But it's supposed to be
no. Is it really? What's unrealistic about it?
Cross country, like 2 times a week, like on a journalist salary. How?
What's unrealistic about it?
Okay. So she comes from, I don't know. She comes from this rich family. She is so flaky, and she's got this thought. I don't know. Something about it.
I'm sorry. Hold up. She's flaky, but she's flaky, but she owns her own bed and breakfast business. That's not flaky.
It's
That's
weird.
not flaky.
I don't know. something about I don't know. It's the parent and the grandparent, and then the little Rory. I don't something about it. But it's fun. I get it. It's fun.
I don't. Okay, darn. Am I going to get dinged if you're out? I love the theme song. You know the theme song, Nia, right? If you're out. Oh, okay.
No.
If
You're gonna get dinged. If you're gonna get dinged, stop.
I'm humming. Just the melody. I didn't even say the words.
You
that
never
time.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They recognize
And
the
as
music,
Esther,
not the words.
as Esther has
says
dictated,
sprint.
yes, Esther has dictated that we sprint. So we will go into a sprint. Oh my gosh.
I have not seen the Doctor Who Christmas special one yet. Cannot sprint.
The what?
Doctor Who Christmas.
Doctor Who. No, I did see the.
You still haven't watched it? I thought you were going to
No,
watch
I saw the 3-part special. I have seen the 3-part.
Where'd they go?
Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Okay.
Ally McBeal? Ally McBeal? Okay.
I've never heard of Ally
No,
McBeal.
I know of it. But I
Never heard
again
of
was
it.
not
Never heard of it
interested.
either.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Maybe I was just a weird kid. I
How
don't
did you
know.
like Neil Patrick Harris, Nia?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it was so good.
He knocked it out of the park.
He did. I'm impressed. Oh my gosh. And the new Doctor, the way they did the whole thing. Yes. Okay. I don't want to say anything for anybody who hasn't seen it yet.
Okay, but
But
hold on. Wait, Eva.
I was
Okay,
happy.
so about this, because this is about Gilmore Girls, her whole thing was, I can do what I want. But that's because her parents treated her like crap when she ended up pregnant as a teenager. So, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want no, but she swallowed her pride as a mother has to do for her child when her child needed the education that she could not give her. So, yes, I'm sorry. We're not going to.
Yeah, she went
Going to
back
Gilmore
her
Girls
parents to get all
tangent.
the stuff that she needed. I only saw half of. I don't know how much of season 1, but that's what it seemed like was happening. It's like she's doing all the things that she.
Yeah, because her daughter got
She
accepted
said
to a prestigious
the
school
last
that she couldn't afford on her own. So she swallowed her pride and did what she had to do as a mom. Neil Patrick Harris is such a good actor. I
Yeah.
swear.
He really is.
And he can sing and everything. Like,
Yes. His character work
dance
is
routine
just
in
like
that episode.
Okay. Esther said sprint. Laura, do
Yes,
you have a timer?
Yo. You want a 45?
We could do a 30. We'd be a little more chatty today.
I love this, Morgan.
Not doing the 45er?
I knew she was going to say that. Just knew it.
We're not doing the 45 gasp.
Le gas.
But don't gas too hard. We might get a bonus 30. So, okay, just to really look for funsies question. If you had to choose one or the other, chips and dip or cake and ice cream?
Someone's gonna
Cake
be like,
and ice
I've
cream,
never
no
heard of
competition.
cake.
See, I would go chips and dip.
I have stipulations for my answer.
I need Esther to tell me how I get both because I'm having the cake. So Esther, how do I get both? We'll come back to this.
Tiffany says I have issues here. Oh, okay. Count us down, Laura.
3, 2, 1, go.
What? And we're back. I went to go put dinner in the oven during that sprint and prep. What did you guys get up to?
So
Just like,
I
You look so piously
finished.
over.
I know she's like, oh, you're there. People. There are people there.
I finished my Frosty, and then I watched fan made video on YouTube, and now I'm like, now I want to see that movie. So I spend the rest of the sprint searching for the movie.
What movie?
It's a Japanese movie, so
Oh.
I needed to have the English subs. It's called Our Secret Diary. Looks to be a very cute
I
high
haven't seen that one.
romance.
Nice.
It looks cute, and it looks like he's I don't know. It's one of those high school romances where they meet each other through correspondence, but he thinks he's another person. She's another person, and she doesn't find the courage to tell him until it's inevitable. But then, a twist comes, and the classic he knew all along. So
Yeah.
I found it, so that's gonna be the thing that I will be watching after the stream.
No, CB, no.
Or what did you get up to?
I journaled and made popcorn. Ate some popcorn. Made a
Ooh,
bagel. Ate half the bagel.
popcorn. That sounds good. Do I have a bag?
Well, I was gonna get chips and salsa, but my salsa was moldy, so I had to throw it away.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm so sorry, Laura. So sorry.
That's how often I eat chips and salsa. Yeah.
Anna.
I worked on this short story.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it coming along nicely?
Yeah, kind of. It's like going slowly, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
How much emotional torture is there?
I don't know, a bit. The main character,
I was wondering how much physical torture.
was like being attacked. Someone shot the person attacking him, and then the body was just crushing him for a while, and the body has been removed by another character that he's gonna have like a nice homoerotic friendship with. So that was nice for him.
No, every time I perk up when someone says something about murder and someone gets on me about it, I'm gonna be like, "Have you met Anna?"
Yeah,
Because Anna likes torture. Anna likes
never
torture.
be ashamed of who you are.
Mia.
So I was just going to take Loki out and then pull out something to start working on, but then my husband is watching this show called Hijacked with Idris Elba, and I'm invested.
So I can't watch the show. I can't watch because it's on
I'm
Apple.
invested now. I need to see what's going to happen. I'm very stressed for these people.
I want to see it, and you know why I want to see it. But it's
I know why you want to see it, but
Why do you see his abs?
Huh?
Why do you see his abs?
No, I just love anything in Idris. It's not even just that. I do not love Idris just because of the fact that he's fine as hell. But I love him. His acting is just so. I just love his acting.
I will say his acting is great in this as well, but I am highly invested in these people surviving at this point. I'm very stressed out.
I'm gonna probably need you one day to share that backstage so I can actually watch it. I'm just saying. Mama Maggie was watching. She's watching on the TV, watching us, I think, on the TV and chatting on the child's old school tablet because her laptop died.
Oh no!
The laptop died.
Essie ate dinner during that sprint, had chicken burritos, and burnt my tongue on black beans with the first bite. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. CB said Christmas is canceled because they cannot find their copy of Riverdance, and they will never be seen again. Which we hope is not true. We hope it's not true. We need you around. Jocelyn was out. I was just watching an anime on Netflix called My Happy Marriage. It's one of the best romance stories I've seen recently, and Esther just perked up, so she must know what you're talking about
Yeah.
because Esther just smiled and grinned from ear to ear. I love it.
I was just telling her there is a live action movie, and I highly recommend it. It's really, really good.
That green's not avocado. Maggie. Jessica said she wrote 700 and not 700, 170 words and spent the first half of the sprint running around with the toddler. Oh, I miss those days. I don't want them back, but I do kind of miss them a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so we are talking about the so to the question, the hot topic. You had the question was, I know Mia's trying to get Esther to find a loophole, and I saw the loophole in the private chat. But the question is, it's basically if someone made you choose either or, that was the point of the question. Which one would be your choice? I will make it easy and say chips and dip. While I love my sweets, I only love sweets at a certain, I have to be in a certain mood or that time of the month. And
every mood is sugar mood.
I mean, I like my sweets, but I'm a chips and dip girl, through and through. Give me some chips and salsa, and I'm good. Esther, was your answer in the chat? I think your answer was in the chat. Yep.
Yes.
Cake in one plate and ice cream in a cup, but you chose cake and ice cream. Just don't put them together. Yeah, no one wants soggy cake.
I don't. I like my cake moist. I don't like it wet. And when you put
Esther, we haven't gotten to that portion of the show yet.
I mean, it's 9:40 for me, so I live in the
future.
That's
true. That's true.
So I eat my cake and ice cream so fast it doesn't melt.
She likes it moist, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Esther's choice. That's Laura's choice, cake and ice cream.
Yeah.
Regina said, since I gave up sugar, it would be chips and dip. Morgan also says chips and dip if the dip is guacamole or salsa. I can't get with guacamole. I've tried so many times, and I've tried to like it. I've wanted to like it. I just and guacamole is avocado, right? Mm-hmm. And I like avocado separately. Avocado toast, I'm okay with. But for some reason, guacamole is just, I don't know if it's the consistency of it or
maybe you don't like the seasoning on the guacamole.
Maybe because I've tried it several times.
Is it cilantro you don't like?
No, I love cilantro. Oh my gosh, I love cilantro. I don't know what it is. It's just every time I've tried to like it, I've wanted to like it.
I'm gonna say something that will take my Puerto Rican card away. I don't like avocado, so
it's not for everyone.
Literally, my family is like, "Who are you?"
I'm so sorry to hear you're getting deported from Puerto Rico, Esther. I apologize for this
there's
hardship.
been plenty of times that my plate is served and they're like, "Do you want 1 or 2 slices of avocado?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." And they're like, "What?" I'm like,
it's not my most favorite thing, but I don't hate it.
You're gonna get deported straight to Canada.
Oh no!
Oh well, you have a place to stay. You have a place to stay. Karina Spears says, "Can I say it depends on the day?" You can. Jessica said that depends on life. Am I sitting on the couch watching sad movies? Cake and ice cream. Am I sitting at my desk writing spicy scenes? Chips and queso. Gotta have the right mood. Fair. Mama Maggie says, a person can always make a sweet salsa for chips, but nacho cheese and cake never works out. I don't like sweet salsa.
There's so many different types of cake.
I don't like sweet salsa, so no. That kind of destroys the whole point of chips and dip for me. As he said, cake and ice cream, though not on the same plate, like Esther, because I don't like mushy and soggy cake. What about you, Nia and Anna?
I mean, I gotta have the cake and ice cream, but I'm still having some chips.
No. That wasn't the question. Was either or. If someone made you choose either
Just-
or.
I'm
Yeah.
choosing cake and ice cream, but someone's gonna have some
And
chips and dip
and
for
sit
me.
besides JC and just when she's not looking at, get some chips and
I
dip
sure
for you.
would. Yep.
Oh
Like, what are you
my
crunching on? Nothing.
gosh. Oh gosh. Eva says chips and dip.
I'm definitely a chips and dip as well. Like I feel like I much more often crave savory than sweet.
I like
See, I
guacamole better than
strongly
salsa.
crave both. Like, if it's sweet and savory, I'm like happy. Except for pineapple and pizza, I still think that that's a little weird. But other than that, sweet and savory is my jam. I like it both.
Offended.
They put different spices in
I'm more of a
guacamole.
sweet
Just
person.
eat your avocados and don't mess with the guac.
You know what I love with avocado is like I'll make avocado toast and put like, do you guys know everything but the bagel seasoning?
Yes.
Yes.
I bought it, like
That's good
Joe's and
seasoning.
Costco and stuff. Yeah, I put that on like avocado toast. It's so good.
Oh, Morgan said, I eat buckets of guacamole. I have a problem. I mean, no, if you love it, it's not a problem.
Enjoy.
There's a bucket of avocado.
Saying my cake and ice cream cannot blend.
Yeah.
I guess you've never had.
But you remember when you were,
a slice of cake in it.
but y'all remember as a
What?
child, like, I don't know if y'all, when y'all were kids, they always put the cake and ice cream on the same plate. And they had that Neapolitan ice cream, the little thing that came with the wrap with this chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. And they put it on
I
the
was
same
the
plate with the
annoying
cake.
kid. I was the annoying kid telling the adults, do not put the ice cream on the same plate of my cake.
And I'm the adult who would, if the kids wanted them on separate plates, I would give it to them on separate plates. Because even though I don't mind,
Yeah.
I totally get it. Like, if you have any type of texture or whatever thing, sometimes, but my regular food, I like my regular food completely separated. Like my mashed potatoes, I don't want them.
Yeah, I like all my food like
so
separate.
I
I'm
get
weird.
it. I get it. So when the parents would just be like, I'm like, some of those kids they're not gonna eat that. And you're gonna be like, why are these kids leaving all this cake and ice cream? Because the ice cream's melting into the cake. They don't want it.
I was that weird kid that had, like when my mom made the plates, I'm like, they're touching. I can't eat it. And she's like, are you serious? Yes. Like I just didn't want them to touch.
Me too.
Yeah,
If
so
my
I get it.
if the food that I eat is touching the food that I don't eat, as a kid I wouldn't eat it. As an adult, I'll just
Scrape it.
with the
Make them all-
different spoon or fork that I'm not using,
Yeah.
I will just separate
Oh, it's traumatized you even though.
or can then eat the rest.
Well, you didn't ask adults for things like that. You took what you got. And that's what my mom said. If you're hungry, you'll eat it. And so I would sit there and spend most of the dinner with my mom looking at me like I was crazy, separating the food. And the part that had gotten mixed together, I wouldn't eat that little part in between, but I would eat all the stuff that I separated. And my mom just thought it was the weirdest thing ever. I'm just like,
anyway.
There were plenty.
yeah, I know, but let it mix
moms
there in the stomach
say
where
that.
I can't see it. I need it to not be mixed on the plate.
It is also a texture and a temperature
Yes.
thing for me specifically, because I had plenty of aunts and uncles that will tell my mom to be like, let her get like really hungry, she will eat. And I was like, the kid, like, I will probably die of hunger before I will eat that.
Oh, same.
One because I am me. Two because I'm stubborn. Three because I will immediately throw up the food because it's so yucky
Like,
for
don't
me.
make me eat
because of
something
the
that I
texture.
just told you I don't want to eat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same. I would just not eat it. And there was this movie called Mommy Dearest when I was a kid, and it was so traumatizing. But there's this part where she had to eat that food, and I swear I looked at my mom like, my mom was like, "Don't even." I'm like, "You do this though." I don't want to eat this cold food, and she'd be like, "Well, it'll be there for you the next day." I'm like, "I still won't eat. I'll go to school hungry. I'm not eating it."
And we had that household that there were certain things for certain, like we had fish Fridays. On Sundays, there were like it was alternating meals. It would be baked spaghetti on one Sunday, which I hated. I'm sorry, I hate baked spaghetti. Um, and the other Sundays it would be like roast beef and pinto beans or whatever, and it'd just be the same things over and over again, which I also hated. And my mom tried to force me to eat grits, which made me sick. And I tried to tell her I don't like grits; they make me sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my mom grew up in a time where it was all mixed. It was all mixed, but my mom started to keep things separate when my sister got old enough to voice that she hated things touching. Yeah, I just don't like things
Yeah.
touching. I would not eat. Yeah, I'm like, why
Yeah,
can't
I
you just
wouldn't.
separate it?
Yep. Sit there all night long. I'm not eating it.
Oh my gosh, my cousin ate all her food separated. Then she had 5 kids and decided it was too much work.
Mm-mm.
See, I grew up with goulash. That was just macaroni noodles, ground hamburger, and ketchup, including rinsing the glass ketchup bottle with water to finish it off. I mean, yeah, we did that too.
Wow.
You got to finish everything in the bottle. You can't waste
Yeah.
anything. I mean, we had money to be wasting stuff.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so is it time for another split? I believe it is. Mashed potatoes
Yes.
usually went with goulash. Well, before we get to that sprint, no, I'll put that banner up when we get back.
Look, there are people on this plane that could be dying. I need to know what's happening.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to the
Esther
sprint.
did not hit pause.
Question number 3. Oh, dang, you didn't even wait. Really? Wow.
We'll save them. Don't worry.
Okay.
Question.
I believe in
Okay,
interest.
we'll go right in. Question number 3. What is your word for 2024, and what inspired that choice?
Ooh.
And we have Loki to count us
Oh,
down.
he's so cute.
Okay, yeah. Laura doesn't want us to do any work.
Yeah.
She put up
Aw.
Loki. I know, right, Eva? How dare? Rewind it.
Look at that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, that too. Oh no, kid. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, how was that sprint for you guys? I ate dinner. That's all I
I watched YouTube.
did.
I journaled.
Nice.
I wrote more.
Yay. And I'm guessing Nia watched more of Hijacked.
Yes, I sure did.
That's
Maybe that's been reading.
I love how we all were like, I ate, I watch YouTube, I journal, I wrote, I kept watching. It's just like plain and simple. That's what we did.
pretty much. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to go through the answers in the chat before I get to you, lovely ladies. And what your word for 2024 is, and what inspired your choice. MB Webster, hello also, because I don't think I said hello to you when you came in. 2024 is like the year of the phrase for me, gain ground. Feels like a lot of people are choosing phrases like Sarah Cannon's cherry on top. Oh, I didn't know that a lot of people were choosing phrases. Nicole said, I think I'm gonna go with dedication because I want to power through the year while taking enough breaks for my mental health, of course. Yes. Regina said, enjoy. Being physically miserable for 5 months in 2023 is the inspiration. Totally understandable. Um, to which she added the caveat um, that I should add that I also had wonderful friends and amazing support through that ordeal. So, not just complaint. Oh, hopeful that I
You're underwater again.
Yep, garble,
Yeah, you
garble.
sound muffled.
did I sound muffled the whole time?
Now you're good.
Yep, you're good
Now you're
now.
good.
Just when you
Did
were
I-
reading Jessica's.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go with hope. I'm hopeful that I can get the stories I wrote this year finished, edited, and published, even if it's just one or two of them. Oh, that's a good way to look at the year. And hope is a really good word. Eva said I haven't picked one yet, which is okay. Some people don't pick words for the year. Okay, I had to look up how to pronounce this. And I still apparently didn't do a good job.
Christy?
Apricity means the warmth of the sun in winter, from the Latin, I don't know how to say that, noun from the trait,
Apricitas?
yes, trait descriptive of meaning warmed by the sun. Oh, that's pretty. I don't like the sun, but that's pretty. I'm a vampire. Morgan said, my word is harmony. It's a long explanation as to what inspired it, but I am making a video on it. Morgan content. And Tiff's word is freedom, and it was inspired by a line in a television show. Aw.
Nice.
What are you guys' words? I mean, I
Have
know
you
the
revealed
answer.
yours, Esther?
Mm?
Have you revealed your word?
No.
Are you revealing it, or are you holding out on it? Holding out on us? You don't have
I
to.
don't know. I will make a video of it. Like I usually make a video of my word and my yearly goals and the quarter one goals. So I don't want to sound repetitive, but usually I
Gotcha.
choose a word that can lead into affirmative, positive affirmations. So and it was inspired because I have a lot of things that I want to achieve next year, and there's a lot of things that I've been scared to do, to even fathom thinking about doing. So this word, it's gonna push me
Encompass.
into it.
Nice. Alright.
My word is wings. So,
Fly away.
yeah. So, getting control of my finances and being in therapy and having plans for travel and just feels like it's coming together. So,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
we'll see how querying goes.
Oh, so many of us are querying this year. Okay. It's a beautiful word, Laura. Anna.
Yeah, I don't usually do like words for the year, but I just was thinking about this question when you asked, and I thought maybe something like embrace, because I feel like there's so many things that I've kind of put on the back burner that like just creatively and kind of like Esther said, like trying to pursue these goals like kind of as a latent thing. And I would love to just like kind of embrace the things that I want to do and that I love doing and try and pursue them kind of wholeheartedly.
Very nice. I like that word. If that's what you choose to go with. You don't have to choose a word though. But I like embrace. Nia, are you sharing or not sharing?
I haven't chosen a word or phrase yet. I'm still mulling it over because I feel like I know the direction that I want to go. But I don't know what that word or phrase is yet. But I have put a lot of things in motion, and I've got to really buckle down and figure out how to actually make them work. But I'm proud of where I started at from last year, finishing the first novel to publishing within that series. So within the year that has happened, but going forward, I've got to really kind of like figure it out and keep pushing forward. And I don't know what that word or phrase is yet. And I'm very nervous because it's either going to go great or it's all just going to come crashing down. I'm like, what was I trying to do? What was I thinking?
Self-confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence is a good word.
Mm,
It is. Oh.
Or fearless.
worthy,
I think you have a great foundation. You just
rich.
hesitate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, rich.
That could be my word too. I want to be
Rich
rich.
could be
Oh,
all
sorry.
our word.
Right?
A rich
Worthy?
life.
What about worthy? I don't know. I'm just
Maybe.
throwing things out. Oh, Essie. I don't usually pick words, but this conversation has me thinking maybe I should do something like travel since I'm going to be doing more of that in 2024. Nice.
I have 3 trips planned for next year.
Yes.
Was
Awesome.
it 3? Was it 3?
Going to Disney and StokerCon, end of May, beginning of June. Going to an author meetup in August. Going home for Christmas.
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
Mia, you'll figure it out. Don't stress about it. It'll come to you when the time is right.
Yeah.
Or maybe you
You
just
still have time.
yeah. And now we have reached, I've been dying to put up this banner. We've reached the after dark portion of the stream. All innuendos are welcome. Like Anna.
It feels like when she said that, someone had
I'm
to have
ready.
like those sticky things from the airport and be like, all innuendos are welcome, please.
Come
This way.
way.
Literally come
Single file.
Please share your most
yeah.
nude comments. Anna.
let the
Oh,
dark
sorry.
begin.
I just got an
I'm
email.
just messing with
but
okay, I'm just messing
I'll
with
think
you.
of something. Yeah.
Speaking of
And it's like it's daytime for me, but give me a minute.
how many of us are trying to write spicy next year?
I put a lewd comment in the private chat.
How many have
And the,
like
and
are
the
writing
crowd goes
or like
silent.
what was the
Like,
question?
Silence.
Art.
Writing. Yes, writing. Writing.
Like
Oh, Anna.
writing now or writing next year?
You could say it out loud. Penis. Oh wait, is YouTube gonna strike me? Is there gonna cut?
I don't know.
cut
That's
out
not
my-
going to the
Oh,
chat.
no.
Oh well.
Oh well, I mean, we're here now.
That
Zero spice here. No spice. I mean, will we be getting any more Samantha or Silverstones next year, Laura? Because Samantha's
don't
quite
know.
spicy. Samantha's quite
know.
spicy. Some things Samantha did in her books that I was like, oh. Mm.
Yeah, I definitely will be writing like romance and stuff. I don't know, like. Yeah.
I'm gonna be working on Crimson Strings, so there will be spice in there.
Victor's dad. Oh, I'm sorry.
Victor's dad. Victor's dad.
Slap, slap, slap.
Down
Okay.
bad.
Innuendo. There are more to come. Okay. Do I do another?
Do you want
I mean,
me to-
I have written spice this year, and I still have quite the amount of spice to write next year. So
I have pulled up my old food porn.
Oh,
Read one for you.
sure.
The
I
butter
think-
melted into golden rivers, lovingly poured over the absorbent corn fluffs. With each handful, I was marked by its touch, each stain perfect for licking away. There you go.
Was it buttermilk bosoms? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's popcorn.
Popcorn.
I don't
Galloping
know why I
eggs?
was
I'm
thinking
sorry.
pancakes and like syrup. I'm like,
I write only spice. So really, Jessica, how did I not know this about you? Do you write only spice? Hmm.
I mean, she's writing a queer Santa.
Lonely Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Santa, who's Mrs. Claus ran away with.
Jack
with Jack
Frost.
Frost because he made her tingle.
Oh my.
And I was thinking myself out.
No, because he made her what? Did you say tingle or? Okay, I just make sure I heard tingle, and not something else. Yeah, I write erotic novels. That is legit what all of my stories are. Interesting. Okay, so I'm a little nervous about writing spice next year.
Do
Like,
you want to write
What
spice?
aspect?
I mean, I don't necessarily want to. I mean, I have no problem with the actual acts. I just have a problem writing them out. Only Spice, the website where writers read their spiciest pieces. Ooh, so not only fans, but only Spice.
Mhm.
That's cute.
Mm.
That's
I can give it that, Nicole. I can give it that, Nicole.
Yeah. But my question is, are you hesitant because like what exactly about writing people doing it makes you hesitant? Like, is it because you don't want to picture it, or because you think you might be projecting, or you
Because I think I
that,
might
like,
not be good at it.
You won't know until you
Oh,
try.
but that's
Like,
the
what
same
if-
thing with dialogue and description.
Well, yeah, but that's different. You're not writing a spicy scene where, people have to find it spicy. And what if they don't find it spicy? I can write a good argument scene because, it's
Galloping
drama and it's
Abs
argument.
Was published.
Yeah.
And it got
remember-
5 stars. And got 5 stars. I'm still wondering how it got 5 stars.
I hang out. My pen name hangs out in some romance book lover chats, and the things that they like are so vastly different. You will find someone, even if you just write the simplest love scenes, you're gonna find a group that loves that, and they'll chat with each other, and they're like complete opposites. They're just like, no, bang it, tie it, wrap it, flip it, and they're all having
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
they run the gambit from one end of spice way to the other. And I'm just like, okay. So it really doesn't matter. Write what you're comfortable. You will find an audience who likes that. And if they like more spice than what you're writing, they'll be like, oh yeah, this wasn't enough spice for me. And if it's too much spice for them, they're like, that was a lot. I prefer mine a little bit dialed down. You'll find your audience. So first, write what's comfortable. Then go to your editor.
Okay, but see,
Also,
Nicole,
also
but on Nicole, I don't necessarily like. I mean, I don't mind reading spice, but I don't seek it out. Like it's not something like I don't necessarily like reading spice. I don't mind reading it. I don't have a problem reading it. I just don't
Like mine are the same level as the fan fiction spice that I read.
Yeah.
But I don't read.
Mine
I
a
don't
little
typically.
spicier compared with my fanfic.
I read a lot of mystery
Most of my fanfic I kept it PG to PG.
I read a lot of mystery, and some of the romance that I have read. I mean, mine is Desiree, and mine is Samantha R. Silverstone. Is like clean romance. So it doesn't really get spicy. I mean, there's some spicy scenes in some of the books that I've read.
Then keep it clean if you want. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's an audience for it.
I feel like it just kind of depends, like, because to me, if like something is like erotica, right, it's like written just for the sex, that like feels spicier than even if it's like very explicit sex scenes. But if the sex scenes are like, fluidly put into the romance and the story and stuff, like, I don't know why it just like feels different to write that than to write something that's like explicitly for the sex.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel if you are as a writer can show the reader how good the character feels and how emotionally connected they feel, most readers might not be like, oh, this is the spy level that I seek out or I'm used to, but it was still a sexy, satisfying scene because they felt what the character was feeling at that point.
Okay.
Jessica, have you seen Chainsaw Man?
Oh no. Boobs. All he wanted was boobs.
That scene where trying to explain, like you have to know the person, like she does things with her fingers to his hand where it's like,
oh, that thing. Yeah.
like how long are their fingers? What's the shape of their ear? And like it's very sensual, and it's like, holy smokes, what is happening? And like they haven't even kissed.
Right? That show is funny. And Nicole, really, to the window, to the wall. I'm not even gonna finish that song up. That's not safe for YouTube. Not safe. Oh, okay. Well, I got a good 6 months before I break out
Jessica,
on Romance Friday.
It's so good. I love Chainsaw Man.
So, should we do another sprint or not? I'm gonna leave that to y'all.
Chatting.
We can keep chatting if you want.
You can keep chatting.
I've run out of innuendos, surprisingly.
What? Are you saying you've come up short?
I think. Are you saying that we cannot keep this up all night long? That we don't have the stamina for it?
I mean, you got a little blue pill?
Let me.
They're blue. Good to know. Thanks, JC.
Wow.
I've never seen it. Okay.
Aren't they blue? I mean, I always hear people. Referencing them as the little blue pills. So I just assumed they were blue. I wouldn't know.
Jessica.
I don't know.
It's a bit premature, Jason.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I don't think I have ever been with anyone that needed a little.
Me neither. So I don't like.
I don't know.
Just heard them referenced as the little blue pill. She said, Laura said, thanks for telling me.
Well,
Oh, Laura. I don't know,
I
Jessica.
mean,
Is it
we can
premature?
Google
If
it.
you need
so-
to incorporate them in a torture scene of a story, it's good to know.
Am
Mm,
I? Why would you need that in a torture? Huh?
I come back to what?
Wait, what?
Oh yes, you like my banner, Des. All innuendos are welcome.
I
Des
mean,
Lorraine, I know you got some.
being so high and hard on it can be pretty torturous. Just saying.
I'm sorry.
I don't know by experience. Let me clarify. I do not know by experience. Not me. And
I have had one bad experience, and in which I had to get up in the middle and be like, "Yeah, I'm good," but only one. We know that you're a regular on the street. Oh, I mean, neglected vagina. That's all. I'm just,
I thought that was Tiff.
huh?
I thought Tiff had the neglected vagina scene. in the
No,
story.
that story was.
That was Des.
Mm-hmm.
that was
Oh.
this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clean
This
innocence,
being
eh?
all
I
spicy
see you, Des. I see you.
and cheeky.
I need to read some more Des. I need to catch up on my Des Lorraine reading. I'm behind. I'm way, way behind.
How old were you when you wrote your first spicy scene?
You talking to Esther or Nia or Ed?
Everybody.
I was in 8th grade.
I think I was
Damn.
like 16 or 17, but I wrote it as a joke for a friend.
I'm
Eighth
sure
grade?
she's fabulous.
No.
Esther.
It was a spy scene on that where I tell the first novel that I wrote was in a Pocahontas notebook and pass it around my friends.
Oh my god. Incredible.
Yeah, and it was handwritten.
Hell
I
yeah.
got it in like pencil, not pen, so it eventually
If you
disappeared.
had said what age I was when I first did anything spicy, that might have been my answer. But I didn't write anything spicy at that age. I don't even know how old I was. I don't know. Ask Laura. What about you? Gonna skip me.
Last year, 22.
What? That was your first time? Really?
Crimson Strings.
Brava.
You didn't write spies with your fanfic?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Lots of emotional angst.
Yeah.
Aw.
Same. My
Yes.
fan fiction is far more like angsty than it is sexy.
Just said not until her mid-20s. It's a young adult writer first. I read Spice long before that, though. Same,
Right.
same, Des, same.
I'm glad Jessica doesn't make me feel alone. I'm not alone.
Nia, we ain't forget about you, Nia.
Oh, I don't know. I had to be around the college days where if I wrote something spicy. But then
And we're talking more than just a makeout, right? We're talking
Yeah.
like
Yeah, full on Spice. Well, I don't know. Laura asked the
Yeah.
question. I don't know if that's what Laura meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it's reading
remember.
spicier things, so definitely by
Always
then.
been there in that
my
dirty mud.
mind is always in the gutter, Jessica.
I've
so-
read. I've
Yeah.
always liked reading Spice, but as far as writing it, probably my mid-20s was probably the first scene I ever wrote that was spicy.
About the same, but that's also because I wasn't really allowed to write a lot when I was like in high school. Of how had I been
Really?
allowed to write?
Really,
I
M.B. Webster.
Yeah.
True to form, zero Spice. I'm 43. Oh, I'm 43 too. Yay!
Oh.
And still haven't written Spice. Really? I find that very interesting.
That's okay.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just find it very interesting.
No, Well, I'm not saying it's okay not have I'm saying it's okay not being curious enough to try it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I can't believe Laura's was last year. I'm sorry. I find that hard to believe.
Was it with Crimson String the first time?
Yeah.
Man,
So
Was that your first?
did you
Really?
wait? Did you
Yeah.
watch
Yeah,
anything?
that's
Did you
what
read? Did you research anything? Because that did not.
I
read
did
as a
research.
first-time spice.
A lot of Google searches. Incognito
Use
mode.
incognito?
It's a
Did you
family
use
affair with
incognito?
Jessica. It's a family affair. I love this. Oh, that's funny. Research did you well, my friend. Research did you really well.
Yeah.
That scene. It's just not my jam. I
I had to do a lot of
Have an
research
athlete.
on positions and techniques and everything. Everything. I still haven't even kissed anybody in real life. I don't know what anything feels like.
I just know that your scenes do not read like you don't have experience. That's all I'm like. Your scenes read like you have time.
That's what I was like. How, like, what was the research? Because it did not read like a first spicy.
First time. Any more questions for us, Laura? Any more imposing questions?
Like the first one was the interrupted one when they first meet.
Oh, yeah.
And so the first full-on one was the threesome.
She went for the almost orgy.
2 vampires and a human.
A little nibble here, a little nibble there. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, sometimes I do want to have a partner so I can just test out things. But
Hey,
Chiki's like, what?
So cute.
You know, sometimes you gotta test run some things before you put it on page.
Testing is fun. Testing is really fun. That's all I'm gonna say. Laura, you got all of us fanning ourselves like, oh my lord, oh my lord. Testing is really fun. That last what story was that with the one with them on the rooftop? Rooftop?
Yeah.
Which one
in
was
the
that?
garden area?
Like, Laura. Sorry, what? Because I was like, wait a minute, ma'am. I mean, you did good. You did good. I know you did good, but ma'am.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure somebody can actually
Samantha
do
or
something.
Silverstone is the first time I've written a straight couple having sex.
Test drive. Yes, test drive. Ooh.
So this year was the first time I ever wrote a straight couple.
Interesting.
You know,
You
we
do
are
good.
out here popping a lot of cherries for Laura.
Oh, popping cherries business.
I mean, you asked for innuendos, and we are coming with them.
It's about to be my new banner. Like, after 9 o'clock, this is what goes up. We have now reached the after dark portion of the stream. Ooh, okay. So, does anyone have a favorite spicy scene in a movie?
In a movie,
Mm-hmm.
we always fast forward. We weren't allowed to watch them growing up.
Yeah, but since you've been
The torture scene in Casino Royale. Just kidding. That's not my answer.
Yeah.
I'm totally kidding.
You know, It's not my favorite, but it's one of the first that I can think of. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. After
Oh,
they
Not watched
get
that
their
movie.
house
Mhm.
get like completely
Destroyed.
covered in bullet,
Yeah.
and then they get it on. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
It might be exciting, almost dying.
Not really.
Oh, really good. What? This isn't my favorite.
Not
I don't
almost
know.
dying though.
In the new Interview with the Vampire, where they like making out in the church that's on fire and they're both like covered in blood. I'm like, yes, you know how to do symbolism, sir. Like, all right.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
I know I asked the question, but now I'm having a hard time thinking of the answer.
It's not spicy per se, but like the last scene of the Hannibal TV show when they're forehead to forehead and go off the cliff, and it's like
That's deeply intimate.
just kiss already.
Do I not
It's
watch
like
enough
first-
Spice?
The first
Like,
spicy thing that comes to mind for me is The Illusionist.
I don't
I literally
remember
cannot
that.
watch. I literally cannot watch a sexy scene. I'm a visual thinker, and that image will scar me. I'm not comfy watching it. Interesting.
You'd literally hold up pillows against the TV screens. We weren't allowed to watch it.
Oh wow. Oh,
Yeah, think of an answer.
I'm-
That's the damn question.
see, I need a list of movies and see if I can remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm
These
feeling
places.
like. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of the
a lot of
movies.
times the scenes, I'm like, oh, that's probably not the kind of scene that you're talking about, though. Like the
I mean, spicy is spicy. I mean, it's
I don't
all
think
relative.
see, y'all won't think it's spicy though.
Yeah.
Also, it's a little
As
weird.
Jessica said earlier, spicy is not just sex.
Right, but like, okay, so the Patrick Swayze Demi Moore scene in Ghost, where Whoopi,
that's a
it's
good
actually
scene.
Whoopi, but then it's them, and then also the part where he's doing she's doing the clay. Those scenes,
That
Ooh,
is
that was a good sensual.
sexy.
That was a good sensual scene.
all
That
is very
Dirty dancing. Dirty
Yeah.
dancing. Dirty dancing. That's my thing. Dirty dancing. So see, some people might not have seen the scene because
I've never seen Dirty Dancing.
but
Me
because
neither.
there were certain screenings of Dirty Dancing where they edited out the scene where they actually finally did it. But I've seen the one with the scene where they finally did it when they're dancing in his little cottage room, and then that scene. Yeah, that's my scene. That's my scene. For anyone who's seen Dirty Dancing, how have you not, Laura? Really?
Sort
Yes, Jessica. Yes, the dancing alone in his place. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
me, you know, what I'm
See,
talking about.
right now, I'm like in my phase of watching a lot of BLs. So everything that I have in my head is a lot of BL spicy, pretty spicy scenes. So I'm just like, even if I tell them, no one
Good night,
here
Andy Webster.
is
Good night.
watching. Good night, Emily. Like no one is here who have watched those
The one in this one.
BLs. Hmm?
The one in
Wait a
this
minute,
one.
Hold on.
Samurai X.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
They finally fall in love, and like they've been pretending to be married for months and months, and they have finally fallen in love, and it's a beautiful scene. And the very next morning is the betrayal, and it's like
Jessica loves that scene, Laura.
yay.
Yeah, okay, so I finally have my Dirty Dancing. That's my scene.
Did
Okay.
Anna said a movie?
I
Or
think
a
so, didn't you?
Besides Casino Royale.
Yeah.
I thought she said another one.
Yeah,
Anna?
Oh, I said the one from Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
There
Probably
we
not my favorite. I just can't think of TV shows right now.
funnily enough, the one in Hannibal is also when they're covered in blood.
Yep.
What's with the blood? See, blood would just make it.
But
not
they're in the
sexy.
moonlight, so it
But
looks black,
blood
and
would
it's
just-
really cool.
But the blood would throw me off. It would just make it not sexy.
Oh, it's just so good. I need to go find the scene now. Dang it.
Oh my gosh. And with that, I think I'm all out of innuendos and questions about innuendos. So I'll just
There it is.
hold up. What?
Found the scene. Oh, I love him. Let him. Oh, evil dude.
Des. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, you know, when you read a lot of fan fiction, you know someone may not have a lot of experience when they think blood is enough, especially when it's queer spice. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, when it's like, I mean, everyone should write whatever they want, but when you can tell that it's like a 13-year-old girl writing like two men having sex, I'm just like, just do a tiny bit of research, like just
Wait, what is this to the 13-year-old? Wait, what?
Well,
Fan
just like
yeah, when they
fan
call
fiction.
blood natural lube, it's like, oh no, baby
It's like,
girl,
no.
baby boy, that's gonna hurt.
That's sticky. I
That's-
mean, no one do
Like,
go there.
No.
Oh, is that
go
what
there.
that?
Don't go there. You're
I
gonna
don't
end
know.
in the hospital.
That what that's referencing? Oh, okay. Is that what that is? Natural? Okay.
And
Blood is.
also, FYI, spit is not enough either.
Yeah.
That part, Esther. Okay.
Are you salivating? What's happening? It's not no.
Yeah.
salivating.
So please
Maybe you are. I don't know.
get some good brand lube. Make sure the person is not allergic.
I mean, they lube. You can find it anywhere.
It is kind of sexy.
It's
like if you write
not
that into
hard
the
to
scene.
find. It's not hard to find at all.
Yeah, like it's kind of like a oh, I want it to be good for you kind of thing, which can be really hot. Yeah.
Oh, Nicole said I wasn't referencing that. I didn't mean to. Oh my.
Oh, I learned. Thank God.
Oh gosh, I didn't know that was a thing.
It's been a thing.
Don't get me started on a bad fan fiction of men describing how hard on a woman was. That she needed to wear a pad.
Yeah, when they're like, "Oh, she's
What?
like dripping," and I'm like, "What are you trying to house? What are you trying to do? What is this a person or this is a thing?"
I'm the lonely Santa Claus of grabbing.
Wait,
Ew,
what? So weird. I hate this. I hate this so much. No.
No.
I try
Good,
very
Jessica,
hard to
good.
always add the line of lube and condom. Safe sex is important.
It is important. It always kind of throws me off if you're not mentioning that there was some safety involved in there. Just,
I will hyper focus on that. I'm like, okay, where's the condom? Where's the lube? Like, huh?
And for the
If we're
love
going
of God,
raw, like,
and for the love of God, please don't talk about galloping apps. Okay.
No, that's the only thing that does it for me, actually.
Or buttermilk bosoms. I was gone for a bit, and I don't know what the heck we're talking.
JC, show her your sign.
Yes, there you go, Morgan. We've reached the after dark portion of the stream. All innuendos are welcome. We've been talking about quite a few. Yeah. Lube has come into the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh my God. must have galloping apps. And
The
shower with
previous-
shower water when wet.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hmm.
Then you dry
And
with the
Tarof.
towel that then became
Tarof.
wet.
But remember, Tarof was seriously his name.
Mhm.
Okay, folks. I think we should call it a night now. Should we do outros or we just wave?
Outros.
Oh, okay. Well,
Esther's
Esther just
outros
started
wave.
waving, and Laura said outros. We'll just do a mixture of both.
I can do either. I don't
Wave.
Okay, we can just wait.
Hands up and wave and wave.
I'm waving. Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.